Hey guys, welcome to Aphrodite Magic Tarot. My name is Aphrodite and I'm going to be doing your Aries Biweekly reading for the month of October 2019. So this is going to be from today, which is October 14th, until the end of the month, October 2019. So let's get started. So some updates. We're still working on podcasts on puracora.com, and we are getting ready to start doing the new moon rituals. I put up a full moon ritual on Instagram Live, and so we're also on Instagram. You can search for Puracora, and you can find us on Instagram. So let's get started with your reading. So what do we got here? Oh wow, okay, Aries. Alright, what do we got going on here for love, career, advice? It's going to be about anything in between. I'm just going to read the story and let you guys know with my intuitive reading. Alright, let's go here. Alright, so right now I see that you guys are in a partnership and you're a little bit confused. You don't know which way to go. There's a decision that needs to be made by you or a male that's in power and authority. Maybe somebody's been getting a little bit inebriated, focusing more on their coin and kind of thinking about the good old days. In the past, you were a knight. You were offering a small bit amount of love with purity coming to a situation. But there was a judgment that happened. There was somebody that you loved really dearly that you thought was your counterpart, maybe even your relationship over here, that potentially might have passed away recently or maybe a few years ago. This person meant a lot to you in the past. This is a message coming from the divine that they love you, that they miss you, and it's been a long time, but that you are a very important person still, and that they're still praying for you to this day, for you to succeed and to get out of any of the troubles that you've had in the past. And they see that soon enough, you're gonna find somebody that is going to help you out, that's going to reignite the passion that you have in your life. I think this is like, I'm going to call this one like Aries, like, it seems to me like this is like a widow read. So advice for Aries, This is a very specific read, by the way. I'm definitely going to label it so you guys know that this is definitely for somebody whose partner has passed and moved on. So this was your husband. It was a very important person in your life. This person meant the world to you. You are in a difficult situation because in the past, your partner and you were meshed together. You were everything together. You guys had a business together. You had children together. You had family together. And they used to be with you in the hard times, and they were with you in the good times. And this is a message that yes, their cord of life has been disconnected, but in their place, they're still fighting for you in the etheric realms. It's a card of mastery. They're telling you that you can do it, that you can survive through these hard times. And they're letting you know that you're going to be able to come through these hard waters and these hard emotions, and you're going to be going into calmer waters with a lot of strength. It's taking you a lot of strength to get control of your anger or whatever issues you have going on, maybe with your friends and your family. Maybe there's been some litigation, some lawsuits that have happened in the family. But this is you taking control of your power, and this is you taking control of your money, and no one's going to be able to cross you because you are resolute in your solutions. What other messages do we have for Aries? Somehow I think I'm channeling my mom. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is for moms out there. But the energies are interchangeable. Like if you're a man and you're going through this might be you. All right, so there's a secret here that needs to come out. That there is a child that nobody knows about, and the victory is going to be when you come into the situation knowing that it was nothing that had to do with you, it had nothing to do with you, and you shouldn't take it personally, because they're letting me know that it was like a stupid mistake that they did at one point or another, but it wasn't really a big deal. Like, it shouldn't cloud you. And the person that they were dealing with had them basically like in a blackmail kind of situation, so it wasn't really that they were attached because of sexual reasons. They weren't attached because of emotional reasons. And this is them letting you know that right now it seems confusing, but the person that you were with is like a water sign, was a water sign. And this is kind of interesting because my dad was a Pisces and he passed, and like this is his card. So I'm thinking I'm telling my mom, but I know that there might be a lot of you out there that might have gone through the same thing, because sometimes like we go through patterns other people go through as well. And this is them letting you know that you will be getting compensation for all your hard work through the hard times. I know right now it's been really hard to deal with all the death and dying that's been going on in this time frame. Like, it was really strange for me at work, because it was like my coworker's uncle died. My boss's friend, ended his own life, and then my uncle died in his sleep, and this was all within like 2 weeks. So it's really hard, but sometimes at these funerals, like, it's a time to reconnect with your brothers and sisters and your family and family you haven't seen. Sometimes it takes something sad to bring people back together, like what the case was for my family. It was like, we were all so divided and so hurt, and it really would take like a tragedy to bring us back together at this time, because egos get in the hand, and it wasn't anything to do with me. I totally was out of the picture, but I'm gonna see if maybe some of these things can unite my family back together. Like, I know the sad times like unite people together, but you have a lot of potential. Like, if you wanted to, I'm going to get some more advice for you here, by the way. And so right now I see that you're in a situation where you're juggling, because there's been a lot of gossip that's been going on. The wheel's been turning. The hard work and the labor. I mean, you're basically at a conflict with people that you thought had your back, and you basically had a terrible relationship that came crashing down with this Tower card. Somebody came in, an angel came in to bring healing to the situation, to your home and family, and you're going to have your 10 of Cups soon. I know it's going to be like a funeral, but you guys are going to have a lot of love that's going to be shared. And maybe at first you're not going to really get a lot from the people that maybe were hurt, like that hurt you. Like, you might not know like how to move on, and you're going to be really sad from attending all these funerals. But the hard work and dedication that you had, like, you just felt like everything kind of broke your heart. Like, life goes on, life moves on, and you have to be able to pick up the swords that you can. When someone dies, you have to leave those swords behind. It is time to move on, because in life you have to balance all sorts of life and work situations. Life is something that is very, very mysterious and very fun, but once you understand, the toboggan of life, you understand that you have to appreciate every day. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a day that you can make plans, like maybe short, maybe not super long-term plans, but maybe at least like plan out like your next 1 or 2 years that you're gonna get there, and like make small changes to look at the big picture. Like, start saving money, start planning vacations, but ultimately it's gonna be up to you to balance out all these hard emotions and these hard waters. So ending on that note, I'm just gonna say, message from the other side: you're gonna be fine, and you're gonna have to learn how to struggle with, like, you're gonna struggle, but you're gonna learn that you're well equipped to be able to handle all the struggles that life has put in your face right now. it seems very difficult to deal with death, but death is one of those things that, you know, when you die, you probably don't even notice that you're dead. You probably just walk around and you're like, okay. We really don't know, because not many have come and gone before, but we do know that, you know, there's people that have remembered past lives. So there is hope for everybody, even once they die. So on that note, I'm going to keep doing the rest of the bi-weekly readings, but I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks. I hope you enjoy your reading. Like, share, subscribe, Aphrodite Magic Tarot.